I know, what's 6 acres, right in a prime spot, and we've got
Okay.
ability to negotiate directly with somebody.
Welcome to our city council meeting this evening. We are going to be brief tonight, but we're excited. We've got an amazing, really, we get to celebrate one individual tonight, really, with how our agenda's changed tonight. So really, we get to celebrate Caden tonight, really. But thank you for being here, everybody. Recognize our UFA, those members with UFA with us here tonight, too, and appreciate their service in our community. We will start with a Pledge of Allegiance this evening by Jeremy Talbot.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Jeremy. Also recognize that, make mention that Councilman Henderson took off. He had surgery this morning. He's not feeling well, so we'll excuse him. And then Councilmember Orrin is at a water board meeting and appears to have run over. But with the three of us, we are still a quorum tonight. So with that, we will move to item 4.2, City Council comments and recognitions. And if you guys are okay, I'm just going to jump on into Caden Brown. So tonight we have with us Caden Brown. Caden, if you wouldn't mind coming up to the podium here. We have a national champion with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are excited for Caden to be with us tonight, a Harriman resident who recently won a gold medal in tumbling, correct, is what it's considered, at the national championship. So first of all, we're going to we've got a little video that John's going to cue up for us. If you haven't seen this, this is impressive.
Third at the 2021 World Championships. He is a quality athlete, and this is his moment at the World Games.
Whoa.
Oh, so much height. Oh,
Magnificent.
got the height, we've got the forward motion, and the crowd love it. He loves it. So emotional.
Oh.
So much pressure on these gymnasts. But he came out here and he delivered.
Gives us a smile if he's emotional now. It's about to get even more emotional. 29.3. He takes the gold medal. The arena erupts here in Birmingham, Alabama.
Wonderful to see.
Everyone on their feet.
Love it. And I stand corrected, not national champion, world champion, I should say. So my mistake there. I love, truly, Caden, I love that emotion because I know that's years and years of hard work to get to that point. It's not, so congratulations to you. I just want to read a few other things about Caden here. Caden is 21 years old. He is currently a senior at the University of Utah studying kinesiology. He lives in Harriman, has lived here his whole life. He trains at Wasatch Trampoline and Tumbling in Draper. He is an 8-time USA national team member, a 2-time World Championship bronze medalist, and as we just saw, the 2022 World Games champion. He qualified for a spot at the 2019 Tokyo, Japan World Championships. Only one American per discipline is selected to compete. The World Games serves as the Olympic event for non-Olympic disciplines and is the pinnacle competition for tumbling. So Caden truly is at the top of his sport in the world, and he's from right here in Harriman. And we, as I mentioned, we truly have a hero amongst us tonight. And we are so proud to say you're from Harriman, and we congratulate you tonight. So again, if we could give a round of applause to Caden tonight. So. Do you want to say anything? You can say something, or we can just take a picture. It's up to you.
I'll say a few things. I just want to appreciate how great of a city I have to support me. I've lived in Harriman my whole life, and as a kid, I just remember Harriman being such this tiny little unknown city that no one really knew about, and it's been quite incredible seeing how much we've expanded and grown and evolved over these few years. And it's honestly incredible how big we are now and how big our population is. So it's been really fun. I'm really grateful I get to represent not only Team USA, but also Harriman, Utah. Harriman just has such a special place in my heart, and I'm really grateful I get to represent such an amazing city who has my back. And I just want to thank Harriman for following this little boy's dreams and believing in me, and I'm really grateful for everything, so thank you.
Love it. Well said.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
It's a good thing we don't have a lot tonight. It's hard to come top something like that. That's amazing. Okay, any other comments or recognitions this evening?
I just want to say thanks to the event staff for an awesome Moto X, and also fire and rescue, and it was a very eventful night over the weekend for everybody. But it was awesome for us standing up there on the grandstands and waving and just taking the credit for a lot of the work you guys do. So thanks.
We're good at that.
You have anything else?
No, I'm good.
I would also commend HR for the event yesterday, the employee recognition event. It was great to see families. I love the humanizing of our, I don't know, I'll try not to soapbox too much, but I think sometimes we forget that employees, staff here, as well as even fellow council members, that it's not just the people here, there's families behind us. People bring their stress from work, from home. There's families that they go home and take care of every night, and it's just to be able to meet families and understand. It was a different Lagoon this year. Was just a different feel, understanding that, meeting. Just really appreciate our staff and everything they do. So thank you to everybody that had an involvement with that yesterday. Okay, with that, we'll move on to item 5, public comment. And I'm not going to read this because I don't see anybody here that make a public comment. So at this point, we'll just open public comment. Okay, we'll move on to item 6, City Council Board and Committee reports. Steve, do you have anything tonight?
Just real quick, from the Mosquito Abatement District, we have gotten our first positive tests of West Nile in the district. not a ton, but when they start showing up like that, we know there's carriers out there. So they're not in any of the pools that were tested close to us, but nevertheless, they're out there. So continue to wear your DEET spray and be aware of those. But pretty small numbers, but it's likely to be more of an issue here at the end of the season. So.
Did you have anything?
We met as a OHV committee last week, talked really high level trails and what we're looking at, kind of took to schedule. We're looking at a exploratory date to go out and see the backside of the South Hills Mountain and make those coordinations with staff and city members and police and try to figure out what's capable back there in that city-owned land and ACUB property and buffer zone, and so we can have some more amenities. So that's it.
Great, thank you. I don't have anything tonight, so go ahead.
Just Teddy, request when you guys start coordinating that, will you let other council members know? I'd love to have a chance to be a part of that, so,
For sure.
thank you.
Okay, we'll move on to item 7, consent agenda, and look for a motion or any comments on that.
Motion to approve the consent agenda as written.
Motion by Steve, second by Teddy. Steve?
Yes.
Teddy?
Yes.
And I'll vote yes. The motion carries. Item 8.1, discussion and consideration of a resolution regarding preferred alignment. So I think at this point, Nathan, do you want to speak to this at all, or just?
Just for the public, we had this conversation in the work meeting. We're not going to actually do a resolution. Certainly, council could, if you wanted to do a motion to formalize what you told us there, but essentially you've given us some directions for us to advocate certain ways as this road alignment is being discussed with UDOT.
Okay. I just look for a motion then to look for a motion, right? Kind of a formal motion on this then?
I'll make a motion to direct staff and members of those committees and meetings to express the city's interest pertaining to the work meeting as we discussed on those key points.
Perfect. Motion by Teddy?
Second.
Second by Steve. All in favor?
Aye.
Or is that a roll call? Do you need a roll call? Is that okay? Okay. Okay. That brings us to the end of our meeting tonight. We like these short ones. They don't happen often enough. Next Planning Commission meeting, future meetings coming up. Next Planning Commission meeting, August 18th. Next City Council meeting, we will meet again on August 24th. Other events coming up. And I would encourage everybody to attend our Hungry Harriman, the food truck, and our farmers market on Monday night. Numbers have been dwindling, and a lot of our local vendors are losing interest. Unfortunately, they're starting to drop a little bit. So if anybody can help spread the word about that event, we've got to keep that successful. It's such a great, they had music there last Monday it was unbelievable. And but we just need any support we could get from the public for our local vendors would be huge.
And Mayor, this Monday night's going to be back to school night,
Yes.
so there's going to be extra vendors and there should be extra traffic, but it should be a fun night. So.
Yep, good point. Back to school, back to business event, so. Okay, with that being said, I'll look for a motion to adjourn tonight.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody.
7:14. Under. You won.
I got the under by 17 minutes, John.
Nobody's keeping track.